When life gives you lemons, make Avgolemono. Hi, my name is Georgia Bell, and today we are making Greek Avgolemono Soup. Avgo meaning egg and lemono meaning lemon. When I grew up, my mom made Avgolemono with lemons, eggs, rice, and chicken broth. If you want, as we're doing today, you can add vegetables, you can add the chicken, you can do it without. Either way, it's a great, yummy, creamy, lemony soup. I garnished it with some parsley and a little bit of pepper. Here you can see there's chicken in there for you meat lovers. So basically we start with 3 medium-sized lemons, 2 eggs, and 3/4 cup rice. You can use more rice if you wish, and you can use more or less lemon if you like. I happen to really like that lemony flavor, so I'm always very generous with my lemon. Now, I happen to make my own stock. You don't have to. You can buy store-bought stock. Basically, what I did was I made a basic stock with onions, garlic, celery, and carrots. You'll need about 8 cups. As you can see, I strained it here and then I removed the vegetables. If you're doing store-bought stock and you want the vegetables, then just go ahead and chop them up, cook them until they're the right consistency that you like. And then make sure that you remove them, because what we want to do next is we want to take that chicken stock and we want to start cooking the rice. So next, what you're going to do is you will take your 8 cups of chicken stock and you're going to add in the rice. And here we go, adding in our 8 cups of stock, which I cooked for 24 hours, so it's a pretty tasty, yummy, healthy stock. But if you're in a hurry, you can just buy the boxed stock and it's totally fine. You're going to be cooking that rice for about 8 to 10 minutes, and then you're going to juice up some lemon. You'll use about 8 tablespoons of lemon. And like I said, I happen to like it lemony, so I'm generous with my lemon. After all, it is an egg lemon soup. And this is a great sort of, like if you're not feeling well, or actually this is like a 1-pot meal. You can have everything in here, and that's your meal right there. All right, so after you do your lemon, you're going to break in 2 eggs. And if you're not good at cracking eggs, go ahead and crack them in another cup. And that way, if you get any shell in there, you can remove it easily. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get a whisk. And you are going to whisk together the eggs and the lemon. And you're going to whisk it for quite a few minutes, longer than it's showing right here. You want to keep on whisking until it becomes a light color and it becomes frothy. So you're going to get some exercise doing that, but it's worth it. Then what you're going to do is you're going to get a cup of the broth while it's still cooking with the rice. And what you want to do is you want to temper the egg lemon mixture, because you don't want to shock the egg and basically end up with like a curdled or, scrambled eggs in your soup. It'll still taste good, but you want a creamy consistency. So what you're going to do is take that cup of broth and slowly drizzle it into the egg mixture, as you can see, while whisking, and then combine that. Once you've combined that, what you're going to do is go ahead and prep your veggies. If you're going to use veggies, chop them into bite-sized pieces or whatever size you like. And of course, if you're adding chicken, you could buy a roasted chicken if you did not make your own stock. I did one bowl with just vegetables, and I did the other one with vegetables and chicken. So you can kind of custom make your bowl for whatever anybody wants. And as you can see there, I have some white meat, chicken meat, cutting that down into little bite-sized pieces. And then I'm going to throw that in the bowl while I'm waiting for my rice to cook. So here you can see I'm sampling the rice, and it's a little al dente, which is fine. Just make sure you test it. Make sure it's actually starting to cook. Doesn't have to be done, because next when you add in your lemon egg mixture, you're going to be stirring the soup for a while as it thickens, and the rice will continue to cook. Once again, make sure that you just slowly stream it into the hot soup. You don't want to shock that egg mixture, even though we've tempered it already. We're still going to proceed with caution. And then you're going to slowly stream that in there. And now it's just a few minutes of stirring until the soup gets to a consistency that you like, or that the rice is ready. And you can accompany this with some pita bread, a nice piece of bread, glass of wine. Just this soup is so hearty and filling and healthy that it's very satisfying on its own. You really don't need anything else. We used to have it on Sundays. After we'd come home from the ranch, my mom would make Avgolemono. So as you can see here, it's been cooking for a little bit. It's getting a little creamy. And you can add more egg in if you want to. You don't just have to use 2. You could use 3 eggs if you want more egg. And then I test the rice one last time. Make sure it's the, doneness that you want it. I like my rice a little bit al dente, because, the leftovers are still going to soak up some of that, that moisture, and the starch will release from the rice and make it thicker too for leftovers. And then you just spoon it in on top of your chicken, your veggies, or just straight up like this. You don't have to have any chicken or vegetables. It would just be like an rice egg lemon soup on its own. It's quite delicious. And there's the veggie bowl. That was for me. Get some nice amount of rice in there and the broth. And then I like to garnish with some parsley, and you can put on some fresh cracked pepper, whatever tickles your fancy. And then you have a nice, satisfying bowl of creamy, lemony Avgolemono soup. Quite delicious. If you'd like to see more recipes like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. There you go. Cheers to you. Nice spoonful of soup. And there you see with some chicken.